Hey you guys, it's your girl Lady Miracle and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I made my little Snuggie blanket. Yes, it's still warm. No, it's not. It's cold. Why am I saying warm? Well, I'm feeling warm. Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys how I made this Snuggie blanket. It is cute, comfortable, and all around good for the winter time because it's still going to be a little cold, so it's still perfect. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned for the video. But you already know, before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also share this video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to know the next time I upload a new video. So let's get into this sewing project. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is lay out our fabric. I think I got 2.5 yards of fleece for my blanket because I wanted to have extra just in case I wanted to make it longer. So all I did was just lay it out, and I was going to use another Snuggie blanket that I actually had, and I was going to use that as a reference to make this blanket. Y'all like my Cheetos? I thought that was so cute, and so I was like, oh, I want to make more Snuggies, but I'm not going to pay for it. So that's the only reason. This is the whole reason actually I'm making this video, just in case you want to do the same thing. So anyway, so I just stretch it on out, and so I will lay it out, and then I will cut it at the bottom. So at the bottom is where I will do the cut off to show how long it's going to be. And so yeah, that's how I create the layout of my Snuggie. So next, I'm getting my measuring tape, and I'm measuring how far it is from the top to the actual beginning of the sleeve pattern. Mine ended up being 7.5, so I just measure from the top to the bottom, and I use pins to be able to measure what each point was. So pins are going to be my best friend because I'm going to fold over the Snuggie Cheetos one, and I'm going to put the pin on each part so I can pretty much make the format of where the actual sleeve cuff is going to be. So I do that for both sides, and afterwards just measure and make sure. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to cut the sides off on the average thing, so make sure you cut that off. And so again, I'm just making a layout for my circle. As you see, my cat wanted to be involved, so he's a feature on here. You already know how my baby is, so yeah, I'm pushing him out the way. So creating my circles, and then I'll get my scissors and I will actually cut around where I've made my pins to know the measurement of the actual circle of what I'm going to do. So I do that for both sides of the Snuggie, and then I actually have the layout for where I'm going to put the placement of my sleeve. So next, that little extra piece that I had cut from the bottom is what I'm going to use to actually create my sleeve. So as you see, I have folded it in half, and for my sleeve, I'm going to cut on the fold. So I measured it out really good to make sure it's the exact size. And so I will do maybe like 1 inch of cutting it on the side. So I will do the bottom, and I will also do the side. Oh, here he go again, trying to be a part, playing. It was so cute though, because again, he just wanted to be involved. So yeah, I just cut my sleeves at the 2 tops and on the side. And so also you're going to need some pins, because the pins is what you're going to be able to help figure out what side you're going to sew when you actually do the sewing part. So that's a big deal if you don't know how to be able to follow the line when it comes down to the actual sewing part. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I create this sleeve and then I make the next sleeve. I'm going to use the same exact measurement I used for my first sleeve for my second sleeve. And as you saw, I had put a pin on the top of the sleeve so I'll know which one is the top and the bottom. So that will also help me reference to see where I will put my placement when I start sewing the sleeve onto the Snuggie. So now it's time to actually sew. So I'm using my serger to sew my Snuggie, but you're also welcome to use your actual sewing machine. It does the same thing as well. I love my serger because it gives that crisp look in the inside of it. So I'm just going to take the corners of the sleeves that I just created and I'm going to go down that line and I'm going to sew those two sides together so it will be the actual sleeve. And I will also cut off the little pieces on the end for it. Once I do that for both of the sleeves, that's when I'm going to take the Snuggie and I'm going to figure out which side it's supposed to be. As you see, I realized later I have to turn it inside out so it can match perfectly, and I will show you guys what I'm talking about to show how it's supposed to look when you put the pin in together. But once you figure that out, you just take those two ends and you pin around that whole circle, because that whole circle is what we're going to use to sew the sleeve onto the Snuggie itself. Yeah, so y'all see what I'm talking about? Just that circle, you see how good it looks? So that's really what helped to make sure that it was on the right side for the Snuggie. Now we have the sleeves on. Now it's completely up to you if you just want to have a raw edge and just have it naturally. It doesn't look bad, but my preference, I kind of want the whole entire thing to look crisp, just like my actual Cheeto Snuggie. So I'm going to use my cover stitch and I'm going to run it through around the edges to make a clean, crisp look for that. So on my cover stitch, all I did was fold over one time, put it underneath the sewing machine, and just started going through there. And I do each end on the Snuggie from the sleeves to the actual body of the Snuggie to create that nice finishing look. So alright, so once I'm done with that, these are my final results. Isn't it so cute? I love it. It is perfect. It is just worn with the fleece. The fleece is like really soft and comfortable, which is what I love. As you can see, I can walk around the house like this. I can actually lay down on my couch and just chill, or even in my bed. It's just so comfortable. And one thing I did love about it is I don't have to get from underneath my covers because of the sleeves. So that's what made me want to, make another one, because I still want to be able to do the things that I need to do, but at the same time I'll be warm. So that's why I thought this was so perfect to have, especially as you know it's been cold. So yeah, these are my results from making my Snuggie. What do you guys think? Did I do a good job? Yes, no, maybe so. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. You still gonna be down there? You just being from a distance from me? Is that what it is?